Hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to this amazing session. It's 4 p.m. and it's time for Business on Chai. Now, this session, this program, which I do every Tuesday at 4 p.m., is about getting a relationship going between me and business owners, letting them know that for all their business problems and business challenges, there is help around the corner. You need to seek out, you need to look out, you need to ask your problems, and there will be someone who will be there to help you, guide you, support you to grow your business to the next level. Now, Business on Chai is about how easily and how effectively we can reach out to many more business owners, resolve their business skills to be able to develop themselves as more efficient. And see, and if you look around, a lot of small businesses really don't become very efficient. Sometimes we wonder why are we small business and why others have become big business. 5 years, 10 years down the line, the journey of business, most businesses either withdraw or find their small ways of existing and surviving. इसको बोलते हैं घर चलाना. I believe business should be done only for two reasons and two reasons alone. Number one is to generate massive wealth. Number two, to have a self-sustaining business where business can run without you. Because if you end up putting your whole life behind business, then basically business being a tool to bring your dreams come true never happens, and never you can strategically think and grow your business. So eventually it should be able to run without you so that you can dedicate and focus yourself towards strategic thinking, expansion, brand building, and taking your business to the next level, to the country level, to the multinational level. All those things are possible if you run your business systems and structure. Most of the business, as I said earlier, most of the businesses, the biggest problem is, number one, is that they're inefficient. Okay, the businesses are inefficient. So today, we're going to talk about how to make your business efficient, how to build the efficiency which will take your business to the next level. Not just strategies, because sometimes we feel छोटी मोटी strategy बनाती business में efficient हो गया. No, business is much more than a strategy. Sometimes business owners come and tell me, if I learn digital, for example, if I learn Google AdWords, I will become champion. You will be able to get more leads, but that does not make your business efficient. That does not make your business grow, and that does not give you the result which you want. So we're going to talk about something which will guaranteed grow your business to the next level, which will guaranteed give you whatever you want in your business, guaranteed, which is about improving the efficiency in the business. I'm going to give you 5 tips, 5 methodologies by which I guarantee if you implement, your business efficiency will improve. Business efficiency improves, money improves, life improves, employees improve, everything's become better. So how to make your business look up, maza aa jaye aapko, right? Is what we will gonna guide you today. We're gonna support you today, and we're gonna make you understand today. So this is Business on Chai, and the idea behind Business on Chai is to solve business challenges. Now, before I get and I share with you how to get over all these things and how to get to the next level, let me quickly request you to introduce yourself. Now, what do I want? Very simple introduction. I want you to send me one message in the chat window. जरा उंगली भी ready हो जाएंगी काम करने के लिए. One message in the chat window, and you to write your name, comma, your city, comma, your business. What business you do. So I make sure when I'm giving you answers, I'm covering as many business challenges as possible today. All right. So quickly go ahead, hit the chat window, put your name, comma, the city you are from, comma, the business you do. Introduce yourself. That's called an introduction. So let me get to know you. What do you do, where you're from, and let me see how we can help you to the best possible way. So good evening, Ashwin from Chennai into instrumentation. Welcome, Ashwin. Krishna Mohan, welcome. From Hyderabad into insurance. Basant, my brother from Mumbai. Very sincere, very effective, very good interior designer also. Rahul from Pune. Aditya from Delhi. Vidyanand, welcome from Impal. Beautiful. All right, so we have Sandeep, we've got Mohit, we've got Sheetal Prasad, we've got Ramakrishna, we've got Nandita, we've got Naresh. Naresh, where are you from? Naresh Keswani. Prateek from Nasik, Abhishek, a sub-broker, Viraj Panchal, welcome. Fahim from Bidar, Maharshi from Warangal, Rajesh, welcome. Georgie Antonio, welcome. Chandra, welcome. Chris, Siddhis Malik, welcome. Jitendra Sheth, welcome. Sarfraz from Bihar, welcome. What do you do, Sarfraz? Sid from Belgaum, welcome. Nandisen Shah, Bhavnagar, Kemcho. And we have got Ritesh from Pune, practicing CA. Don't worry, Ritesh, I'm going to help you how to do that. There's something called surrogate marketing. Arban, welcome. Jagannath from Bengaluru, welcome. Swapnil, Pune, welcome. Rohit from Bellary, Karnataka. String Cafe, beautiful name. Welcome into bakery. Quickly, guys, introduce yourself. Tell me your name, tell me your city, tell me your business. Rahul, welcome to you. Rashid from Calicut. Oh, lovely. Another beautiful place. Sarvanan from Chennai, welcome. Deepak, welcome. Charan from Bangalore, welcome. Now it's called Bangaluru. Travel industry, beautiful, Charan. I'm going to give you some input, Charan, today. Swasti, beautiful. Devang, Pawan in software. Pawan, welcome. So, guys, while you're introducing yourself, and I want each and every one of you to introduce yourself, because only when you introduce, I get to know what you do and where you're from, so I can connect you into this session. So, to make the 30 minutes powerful, let's give this effort of 2 minutes typing and sending about details, so I know who is there and I know what challenges you guys must be having. Ashish Gupta from Kanpur. Welcome, Ashish ji. Namaskar. Mayank, I'm from Lucknow, Ashish, by the way. Export. Namaste from Tirupati. Welcome. All right. Gaurav, welcome. Gaurav, where are you from? Abdul Mohit Ahmed from Bengaluru. Welcome, Bengaluru. Ashish Gupta ji, Noida. Welcome. Beautiful. Yashoda from Mumbai. Lovely. Deep, Stanley, Sayyad. Welcome. So, guys, while you are introducing yourself, I would want you to do one more thing. But first, let me tell you a concept why I want you to do. So, I did do this program on Tuesday, 4 o'clock, where I help business owners to learn to build their businesses in an effective manner. Shanavaz, Akash, Shoaib, Satpal, Priyanshu, welcome. Now, what I want you to do to help me spread this word to many more people, I want to make sure that I am able to take my voice to many business owners who need me. And I want you to share this video with as many people as possible on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your YouTube, on your WhatsApp group. I want you to take this from as many people as possible to spread the good word so that they know there is someone who every week teaches them for free about something which can help and grow their businesses to the next level. All right. So I want to do that. I want you to support this venture. And there's a concept why you should do that. It's called giver's gain. When you give a lot to other people, God, universe gives it back to you multifold. So I want you to be the person who spreads the good word around, because givers gain. Givers gain. So Vijendra, welcome. Arun, welcome. So I want you to do the share of this video right now live to your Facebook, to your Instagram, to your WhatsApp groups, or people whom you know who could be other business owners. So in Instagram, there's a share button below. Facebook also, there's a share button below. On YouTube, it is above. I want you to share this video live as I'm talking to you to as many people as possible on your Facebook, Instagram, and other social media channels, so that many more people can join us today and learn how you can make your life better by making your business efficient, which is the topic for the day. And once you have done that, or you've been BNI, I love you, brother. Yes, BNI is a very powerful organization who always talks about givers gain, and I follow their mantra, right? Givers gain, beautiful. So go ahead, guys, spread this video to all your network, and once you have done, once you have shared, come back and say done in the chat window, so I know that you have done. Sarfra, thank you very much, Basant, for sharing. Basant already shared. He's a beautiful, lovely, amazing. He just said shared right in the beginning itself. So guys, go ahead, share with people on your Facebook, on your Instagram, and other social media channels, so many more people can join this program today. So go ahead. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Go ahead and share this. And once you've shared, come and say done in the chat window. Thank you, INS Satyajit. Thank you very much for doing that. Guys, also, if you have not introduced yourself so far, please introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself. So introduce yourself if you have not introduced, and share. Ashish Kumar Gupta, thank you very much for sharing. Sonali, thank you very much for sharing. Catherine, even I am excited for Sunday, yes. Thank you very much for sharing. Jigad, Amar, Hariharan, thank you, LV, Tina, thank you, Swastbasra. All right, thank you. I'm not reading your names now. I'm just saying thank you to you guys. Thank you for sharing. Gaurav, thank you. If you guys will not introduce yourself, quickly, please take this time to introduce yourself. Srinivas, Vinod, Georgie, Anthony, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much. Pradyuman, thank you for sharing. Vashdeo, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Vimjet, thank you. Gitesh, Ravi, Umar, welcome. Pawan, thank you for sharing. Anand Naidu, what do you do? Where are you from, Anand? Thank you, guys. Said, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you very much, guys. And if your network comes and join this, people whom you know come and join this, then you can be together learning. That would be amazing. You can even discuss after the session that what did you learn and what have you applied. It could be amazing. Neerav, welcome to the program. Bhartesh, thank you very much for coming online. Thank you very much for joining the session. Beautiful. Once you share, guys, say done, so I know you've done. And time to get started into the world of training. So what are we learning today? What are we learning today? Very powerful session. So good evening and welcome to this knowledge session where we're going to talk about how to build a business and how to make it efficient. Now, building a business, as I always say, is not an easy task. It is not just about figuring the marketing strategy or figuring just the sales page, but business is also about building efficiencies, which means every department and its resource are working in a manner driving momentum from their efforts. It's like creating synergy from their efforts. That's called efficiency. So today you're going to learn how are we going to build efficiency. Now, baseline definition of efficiency is this: every department, every resource, right, working towards, working in synergy so that they're driving maximum results from their efforts. And what all has to be done for a business to be able to achieve this efficiency is the topic for the day today. Now, most of the business owners come and tell me that they're stuck. And what is the place they're stuck? They have people, they have strategies, but due to lack of efficiency, they do not have desired results. If you ask them how your product is good, they give answers like this, like this, like this. How are you doing marketing? They say like this, like this, like this. So you have the strategy, you have the product, you have the people also sometimes. But why are you not getting the results which you truly want? The synergy is missing. That means the body is there, the hand is there, the head is there, the eye is there, the ear is there, the nose is there, the mouth is there, the heart is there, the lung is there. Everything is there, magar jaan nahi hai usme. There is no life in it. So efficiency is about pumping life into your business. So today we're going to talk about what a small and a medium-sized business can do to generate more efficiency in their businesses. So I'm going to give you 5 tips, and my request is please make notes. Please make notes. You know why? Because you will not remember everything. So much I will talk. You'll be like, yeah, very nice, very nice. But when the program will get to you, kya kya bola tha? You'll not remember. So take a pen and paper, or even in computer, start jotting down. At the end of the session, I want you to share 2 or 3 of your key learnings. But if you don't write, then you will not remember. All right? So 5 step. Lovely. So everybody is ready with pen and paper. Beautiful. Now 5 steps to get efficiency in your business. Now step number 1, break down your business into processes. Now let me tell you how does this happen. First of all, in your business, it is not one activity. बोले हम धंधा कर रहे हैं, नहीं. In our business, within our business, write this down somewhere. You have got multiple activities. I will tell you 8 different activities. Write down. Activity number 1, marketing. Activity number 2, sales. Activity number 3, operations. Activity number 4, customer service. Or activity number 5, accounts MIS. Activity number 6, new product development. Activity number 7, legal and management. Activity number 8. So there are various activities which you need to do to break down the entire business into various departments. Now you might not have departments, which is all right. What I mean is, in your mind, you have to be very clear that to do the business, I have to do 5, 7, 8, 10, 15 unique different activities. Now, what is a process? Write this down. How each department, listen to me very carefully and write this down. How each department will complete its task. Every department में काम होगा ना, task, assigned task बोलते हैं. How each department will complete its assigned task. Step by step is called a process. I will repeat again. How each department, हमने department का नाम बताया पहले. How each department will complete its assigned task. When you write it step by step down in a sequential process and in a sequential list, it becomes a process. Write down step by step in a sequential list. एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक. First this, then this, then this, then this. Called sequential. In sequence. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Series, sequence. Right? Legal and management, Siddharthan. Okay? So when you break this down into sequential list, step by step, that becomes a process. So you have to break down your business into process. Your business is not business. Your business is a summation of multiple departments and activity done in each department. So you could have marketing, you could have sales, you could have operation, you can have customer service, you can have accounts MIS, you can have new product development, you can have legal, you can have management. And then within that, inside that, you decide task and how to complete task one by one as a sequential process, as a sequential list becomes your process. Sequential, why? Because if you are not there, somebody else is doing it, write it down and give it to them. You are free. But if you have not broken down your business into different processes, if you have not broken down every process into sequential task list, business will always be complicated. Business will always be complicated. You want to make it easy, this is how you do it. And I tell you what, it will become predictable, it will become standardized, it will become efficient, it will take lesser time, lesser money, lesser training, lesser supervision. तुम free हो जाओगे, because then it will become repetitive of the same thing. Yes. Then you want to grow, you do something different. You want to change something, then you do something different. Then make that as a process. The concept is simplify, simplify, simplify. Listen to me carefully. Standardize, standardize, standardize. Again repeating. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Standardize, standardize, standardize. Simplify, standardize. Simplify, standardize. Simplify, standardize. तुम छूट गए. And if you make it too complicated, everybody in your team will be confused. Everybody in the team will be confused. So that's how you do it. Okay? Now, step number 2, you sit down with your team. Okay? Step number 2, you sit down with your team and you finalize the list of tasks and activity for each process. This is the heavy lifting. You know, Jorka. You map down, detail each and every department, each and every work, and also write down, listen to me, also write down who will do what. Who will do what? Also write down how will you measure. Because see, you have made a sequential list. All right. After the sequential list, you know this task has to be done. Then you take the task, sit with the team, fine tune it, tell what resource will be needed, tell who will do it, tell who will check it, and tell how the checking will happen. It's called MIS, Management Information System. There have to be reports. Break the bigger task into simpler steps. Like for example, you say marketing. So you cannot take marketing and start dividing the task. You make marketing into sub-departments. Like advertisement can be one, content creation can be another, marketing analytics can be another, social media posting can be another. So what all things can be there in your marketing, make the bulk departments, means sub-departments. Then you decide the task, then you sit with your team, then you divide the resource, then you divide the activity amongst people. It's called delegation, right? Delegation, and make sure that you have MIS or reports which you tackle every single day. एक rule है, लिख लीजिए. There's a rule. It is called, this rule is called inspect what you expect. This rule is called inspect what you expect. Now, once you make the sequential list, once you sit with your team and dedicate the resources, once you make the process, once you make the who will check it, once you make the MIS, your work reduces. Your work reduces. And with standardization, the quality improves. Cost goes down. But rule is this: keep it simple. Do not complicate it, because if you complicate it, nobody will be able to follow it. And that's a problem there. That's a problem. That's a problem. From firefighting every day, handling things every day, running behind team, people, customer every day, you sit at one place, you follow these 2 steps, your team is ready to take charge. You should get free. You should get free. So take a big task, divide into parts, divide into steps, sit with the team, allocate resource, delegate work to people, create MIS, see who will check the MIS, who will report what. You are done. And slowly you get to the step number 3 with involve your team for insights. Step number 3 is involve your team for insights. Now, the people who are running the process in your business, make them joint owner of creating and finalizing the process. See, because reason is that they will be running the process day in, day out. And you will get a lot of insights because they will tell you what challenges they're facing, because they're really facing it. And also you can then guide them what to do in which challenge. So your role as a business owner, your role as a business owner is to understand the challenges your team is facing in executing the processes and incorporating the solutions in the process itself. Next year they should not, or next month they should not face the challenge. You understanding what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up. Right? Give me a thumbs up if you're understanding what I'm saying. So your role as a business owner is to understand the challenge, whatever your team is facing in executing the process, because they'll be doing it, it's better get their insight. And then provide them, right? Incorporate all the solutions in the process itself. So you are free. So you are free. Now, once you create a process, run it through with your team. Ask them for suggestions. Ask them for areas of improvement. Ask them for suggestion. Ask them for areas for improvement. Document their feedback and incorporate them to create the final draft of the process. So involve your team fully. Understand the challenge, give the solution, incorporate the solution in the challenge itself, then give them the first draft, let them come back with suggestions, incorporate those suggestions, then create the final draft, फिर उसको पत्थर की लकीर. Then you don't shift from that. Then you don't allow anybody to shift away from that once this is done. Once this is done. Now, next, step number 4. Measurement system. Measurement system. A process which doesn't yield an outcome is of no use to a business. So you need to define here what are the parameters to measure the outcome of the process. Now, listen to me carefully. For example, you create a process to run online ads. Let's say, for example, now the system will be able to track how many leads you're getting daily, weekly, monthly. Now, if you do not have a system to track the outcome, how will you decide whether your process is good or bad? आपने process बना दिया, generating leads, right? But you don't have a measuring mechanism and a feedback mechanism, which doesn't tell you your lead generation process is yielding result or not yielding result, up to the mark, below the mark, above the mark. How do you know? In simple terms, it means create a method to track outcome of each process or sub-process you have created, which is define the parameters to track, which give you key performance indicators or your key result areas, and define the frequency to track. These two put together becomes a report. These things put together becomes a report. Now, if you create this tracking document, bolo tararara, you are free, you are sorted, you are on the next level. So let me repeat this entire thing, right? Create a measurement system. A process which doesn't yield an outcome is of no use in the business. Create methods to track outcome of each process or sub-process which you have created earlier. And for that, create the parameters which you will track and create the frequency you will track. Done. Now this is called management by MIS. You can write this down also. This is called management by MIS, management information system. You can run your whole business, you can run your whole enterprise only based on MIS. I never go to my office at all. I run my entire business, series of business, multiple businesses only via MIS. And people sit in the business for hours together and they don't get results. That's the problem. Because you're so involved in day-to-day activity, you're not able to see what's going on and where, because you yourself are involved in activities. And that's where everything goes wrong. So if I repeat to you very quickly, create a measurement system. What to track, when to track, how to track, what is the frequency of tracking, to be very simple. No tracking, no result. Okay. The last one, the last process is called the principle of maker and checker. MIS can be software, MIS can be on Excel sheet, MIS can be on piece of paper. Management information system is report. It could be anywhere. A CRM software can also be used for getting your MIS reports. It could be tracked anywhere, anyhow, whatever you are comfortable with. Right? सुबह शाम बता दिया किसी को ये लिख के ले आके मुझे बता देना. That is also MIS. All right. Now, principle of maker and checker. Now, this means putting somebody, okay, in charge of running the system and checking to make sure all the processes are giving you desired outcomes. Now, the biggest problem is a business goes through lack of efficiency is because they don't have a maker checker structure in the organization. Maker checker system, which means you have created all the process, you have also defined what all to track and measure, but who will measure, who will report, and who will highlight the exceptions? There is no one. That's the role of a checker. Maker to bana diya sab, checker to hona chahiye na, inspector to baithana padega na, which means putting somebody in charge of running the systems and somebody else checking the system, making sure that you're having the desired outcome. Usually in small business owners can play the role of a checker, which is fine. But checker, not doer. Which means you are checking all the reports and data to ensure that you are reaching your business goals. And later you can have a senior manager doing that for you. You could be free. Now, 5 processes. Let me repeat the 5 steps once again to you. Step number 1, if you want to create efficiency in your business, step number 1, listen to me now very carefully. Step number 1, break down your business into sub-departments and then into different processes. Number 1, break down your business into sub-department and then into various processes. Then make a sequential list for all tasks and activity and make sure that every challenge is addressed and every challenge is resolved. Number 3, involve your team so that they can give you insights before you finalize any process. Number 4, create a measurement system, making sure that everything which you do is inspected. If you can't inspect, you can't expect. Both things go hand in hand. And the last one, apply the principle of maker and checker and make sure there's somebody checking it. Nobody of such caliber is there. You do the checker work, right? Do the maker, let the team execute, and you do the checking work, so making sure that everything is happening. Don't do the doer work. Do the checker work. Do the checker work, right? Now, I am sure if you put the systems in place, if you do these 5 steps in place, this will help you to lead you and lead you to run your business with high efficiency, and your outcomes of your business will also improve. But what it will require is a dedicated mind. Even if you decide that I'm going to spend half an hour, 40 minutes, half an hour to 40 minutes in a day to build for long term. See, you're handling critical every day. It's okay. You can continue to handle critical. But at the same time, you also give at least 1 hour to the important. Very soon you will realize that your results go to the extraordinary level. So, what was your biggest learning today? What was your biggest learning today? I want you to write that down. What was your biggest learning today? And what can help you from what we discussed today to improve the efficiency of your business? Go ahead and write that down. Go ahead and write that down. And after that, Odiyesh. Chat window. Everybody to the chat window, write down. Very quickly write down. What was your biggest learning today? What was your biggest learning today? So I get to know if you understood it clearly. If not, then probably I can give you a guidance. Right? Ankur, welcome. Harsh, welcome. Giriji, welcome. आज पानी है, चाय नहीं है. So measurement systems, MIS to implement. So against what you learned today, what was your biggest learning? Yes, Narendra. Think, plan, act, and review. Be a checker. MIS, inspect what you expect. Beautiful. First inspect, then only expect. Correct, Nishan, Vivek, you're right. Systematic approach. Resolve the... Yes, very good point. Resolve the challenges faced by the team. But if you don't resolve the challenge faced by the team, your team does not grow. Correct? How to build a big corporation. Inspect what you expect. Nobody is too busy for learning. Absolutely. MIS is the key. Absolutely. Devil is in the detail. Simplify. Very good. 8 departments of the business. Very good. Break down business into processes. Awesome. Applying the principle of maker and checker. MIS. Very good. Breaking down the business into process, into departments. Standardize the business. Do the checker work. Use feedback to evaluate. Lovely. Break different tasks and assign to different staff. Don't depend on people. Create powerful process. Lovely. Lovely. 5 steps to get efficiency, process, mapping. Come on, everybody. This is your time. Everybody, now this is your time, your shot to the glory. Make the team as the owners. Lovely. How to delegate. Give the delegation process I will share in details. Right? Systemize the process. Simplify, standardize. Lovely. MIS can bring transparency also. Delegation of work. Simplify and standardize. Very good. Beautiful. Go ahead. Come on, guys. MIS is management system. The reports. What has happened, whether it has happened up to the mark, below the mark, so that you can make corrections. That's MIS. That is how it will help. Lovely. What else? Simplify, standardize, make a system to work for you, incorporate efficient solutions as proposed. Yes, if you do not put efficient solutions, then business don't grow. Simplify and standardize. Yes, Mr. Joshi, you're right. Break big tasks into small tasks. Do the checker work. Make my staff just like a business partner. Yes, you're right. If you want to be Zuckerberg, do the checker work. Mwah! I love you, brother. Raman Gupta, you're a rock star, man. You know, beautifully you wrote, if you want to be Zuckerberg, do the checker work. I love you, brother. Awesome. Yes, I cannot do all department work, but I can divide it. Enhance efficiency, create a method, just be very good, beautiful, simple process, tracking, become checker after basic process, daily process, lovely, simplify task status. Don't do the doer work, do the checker work. Yes. Lovely. Resolve the employee problems. Yes. It will be there. This video will come online sometime. It will be there on WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Yes, I will discuss this. Get to get on Sunday. Solutions are very important. So we're going to talk about more discussions. Auto-driven process. Same here. Happy to see you guys also. Sit with the team and find out their challenges. Yes, and resolve them. Very good. Team of owners. It should become a team of owners. Yes. From team of team, everybody should take the ownership. Absolutely. View the Rakshu. That's automated. Yeah, it will come. You just put it on silent. Don't worry about it. So, Very good question. How do you become an expert in a subdomain where you don't have knowledge? Acquire knowledge. So he's asking, Harsh is asking, how do you become expert in domains which you don't have knowledge? Acquire knowledge. My rule for business owners. My rules for business owners. Know everything and do nothing. Know everything and do nothing. Never do employee work. Yes. Always give solution for team. Yes. Clear documentation. Very important. Simplify, standardize, checker, inspect, doer, expect. Lovely. All right. Create methods and check the outcome. How to start up a new business. Just the way I said. Put processes, put department, put goals. Lovely. Leadership. Lovely. Don't micromanage. That's correct. Don't micromanage. Don't micromanage. Measure your team using KPIs. Yes. Create MIS around KPIs and KRIs. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Always involve your team for good insight. Beautiful. Create method to track outcome of each process through MIS. Lovely. But bad job, bana lo isko. 1 hour every day for the next 30 days, you will have a different business. It look like a corporate to you. Do 1 hour every day for 30 days, your business will look like corporate to you. Right? Take our help, other people's help, other teachers' help. Start doing it, it will create you. Build a system that will build you. Beautiful. KPI means key performance indicators. Key performance indicators. Build the mountain by the small stones. Kya baat hai? Kya baat hai, Arun? Kya baat hai? Beautiful. Bolo tararara. Beautiful. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Awesome. Thank you very much for joining in. I had a lot of fun teaching you. I hope you also had a lot of fun learning today. Have a good time. If you have not put down your comment, if you have not put down your key learning today, please do it. Because if you don't put the learning down, you will not remember. Right? You will not remember. Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it on YouTube and Instagram live also. I'm going to do that. Right? Harsh, you can ask me on Sunday. All right, Govind Raju, find the parameter LS system. Guys, if you have not put your message, if you have not put your comment and you're listening to me right now, please put it now. Please put it now. Don't forget it. Right? So thank you very much for joining in. Please don't leave without putting your comments, without putting your learnings, because that will help to collate your mind into a systematic things to do activity. All right. So thank you very much for joining in. I'm going to see you soon. Take care. God bless.